Good morning, everyone. July started out with a bang as Americans celebrated the 250th anniversary of the United States. The festivities were filled with food, culture, and trips to the ER. Most Americans who love their country typically blow their hands off in war, but to each their own. Shortly after the 4th, former Senator Lindsey was pronounced dead on July 11th after he died from a fatal heart condition. Senator Graham and I may have had our differences, but he was just as much of a Sorry, I can't say that on air. Now for some good news. Sugar was discovered in the Milky Way for the first time. It's the first time sugar was ever discovered in outer space. And billionaires are already planning on how to harvest and sell it. In other news, wildfires swept through Canada throughout the month, burning millions of acres of land and sending toxic smoke across Canada and the upper United States. In Oregon as well, over 1 million acres have burned within the past weekend alone. In response to the fires, Trump has ordered to make Canada pay for the wildfires and subsequent smoke because it's their fault that the smoke traveled across the air and into the U.S. If only Trump could build a wall into the sky along the Canadian border. Not yet. On July 19th, the FIFA World Cup concluded with Spain winning 1-0 against Argentina. This year's cup introduced a new 3-minute mandatory water break at the 22-minute mark of each half. Conveniently, the perfect amount of time to run ads. Thankfully, by 2030, it'll be hot enough to justify a few more of those. In medical news, there have been over 6,000 laboratory-confirmed cases of the intestinal illness Cyclospora across the United States. Food supplier Taylor Farms has now recalled iceberg lettuce supplied from central Mexico. If infected by the illness, symptoms may include diarrhea and stomach pain for up to a month. Well, I for one know a good way to get a month's vacation off of work. Finally, Graham Plattner, one of the candidates for Maine's upcoming Senate vote, has finally dropped out of the race after more sexual harassment allegations came up against him. Following this, some leftists have finally decided to revoke their support for Plattner because the Nazi tattoo, prolonged military service, and multiple sexual harassment allegations were not enough. Except less because why try for better?